Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. We should be live on the air. I'm just gonna check to make sure that we're broadcasting everywhere. And I'll just adjust my mic a little bit. It's not really in the right position. Let's just see if we're on the air. If you can see the ticker on there, we're about 9 minutes away from the show actually starting. Oops. Oh, that wasn't good. 1 second. Are we live? And yes, we are live. All right, guys. So we are live. We're up and running. We are about 8 minutes and 55 seconds away from the Xbox Game Showcase for 2024. I'm expecting Microsoft to have a heck of a show. Now, if you watched the Summer Game Fest by Jeff Healy, it was an okay show, but most people were underwhelmed by the show. It didn't really have too many big titles. Like, it wasn't a horrible show. It wasn't a great show. It was just there, and I'm appreciative of the show. But today is really the show that most people have been waiting for. Now, Sony's absence, I have to say, can be felt throughout this whole Summer Game Fest, post E3, whatever they want to call this thing. It's kind of felt. Sony had a presentation last week, their State of Play, which was absolutely horrible. And like I said, the Summer Game Fest, it was okay. It wasn't anything great. It was nothing to write home about. So most gamers are anticipating this Microsoft game show because, of course, they're going to show their first-party games. And we're expecting a huge slate of games to be displayed today. And naturally, they're also going to show third-party games. So this is definitely the de facto show for people to be watching. So just give me 1 second as I get everything running here in the background. I see my kid is making up noise, so I gotta go tell him to, cut that out. So just 1 second, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we're about 7 minutes and 20 seconds away until the show starts. And like I was saying, I expect Microsoft to win this event, honestly, if you want to call it that. Ubisoft has an event coming up, EA has an event coming up, and I'm sure we're going to see some fantastic titles there, but I don't think we're going to see the quantity and quality of games that we're going to see at the Xbox Game Showcase today. Now, this show for me, and I would say for the brand, and I would say for a lot of fans, is a very important show. As of late, there hasn't been a lot of great news with Xbox. Hearing that it's being outsold 3-1 in most territories. The exclusives, not too many of them. Now, we just released Hellblade 2, and that's like the first exclusive that's been released all year long. And Hellblade is a great game. I'm almost at the end of it. I think I got like maybe about an hour left, but apparently a lot of people aren't playing it. So, if you want to support the Xbox brand, you got to play the games, first of all. Hellblade 2 is a fantastic looking game. I think this is the best looking game I've seen so far, or at least up there. Like, definitely one of the better looking games that has come out this generation. You're going to be hard pressed to find a game that looks better than that. Now, of course, there's going to be more Unreal Engine 5 games that come out that will surpass this, but right now, this is the creme de la creme. Now, the gameplay, it's a little linear, of course. You do have combat, you do have a lot of things, but I can understand this not being a game for everybody. So today, I'm expecting Microsoft to release a blockbuster game that will appease the masses, because we definitely need that. I'm expecting to see Fable today. I'm expecting to see Perfect Dark. I'm expecting to see more of Indiana Jones. I'm expecting a host of surprises. There's a rumored Xbox handheld that's going to be announced today. We're also hearing that there's going to be a shadow drop of an exclusive today or after the event. There's some rumors that Halo is coming to the PlayStation platform. So I guess we're going to have a lot of things answered today. We're going to get a clearer picture of Microsoft's roadmap for their games going forward. And I've always said this, Game Pass is a fantastic service. And once Microsoft Xbox gets all of these studios, all of these developers cranking out these games, I do believe that this is going to go to levels that has never been seen before in the gaming industry. I believe a lot of people would subscribe to Game Pass if they had more exclusives. Now, Game Pass is doing quite well, and it's definitely doing really good on the PC. But when you have a ton of AAA quality exclusives in your subscription service. That's what's going to drive gamers to your service. So hopefully today's show will showcase what Microsoft has cooking for us gamers, for us Xbox gamers in the future. And I'm expecting, like I said, a ton of surprises, a ton of games. I'm expecting this to be a fabulous show. Microsoft has to hit it out of the park on this show. Now, I know every year we say, wait till E3, wait till E3. This is the freaking E3 where Microsoft has to put up or shut up. Straight up. We need to see the games. We need to see these games in action, and we need to know that these games are coming soon. We need a clear picture of the future of the Xbox franchise. I shouldn't say franchise, but I say, the Xbox brand. We need a clear direction. And right now, Xbox is like floundering. They're all over the place. The messaging is just not good. You have people like Tim Dog that, can't represent the brand anymore. You got a lot of people upset. You got people out there saying if Halo comes to another console, that's it, I'm done with it. And I kind of understand that sentiment, and I kind of share that sentiment with them, because if you're gonna bring Halo over to the PlayStation, then that's not good. So today is a chance for Microsoft to give a clear message of their roadmap going forward, and to shut up the naysayers and the doubters, and to have some clarity. Say, hey, these games are never coming over there. These games are just going to be on Xbox, or these games are going to be on Xbox on PC, or tell us which games are going to go to other platforms. But today's focus should really be on Xbox, the games that are coming to the console, or to Game Pass, or to PC, and nothing else. I don't want to see any announcement or any information that a game is going to another platform today. Today is a day to celebrate, can't speak right now, sorry, to celebrate Xbox gamers. And I'm just excited for the show to start. So that's it. I'm pretty much rambled on here for 6 minutes trying to kill the time for you guys. Just give me a second. I just got to get something to drink and, get ready for this show. Now, we're going to have the Xbox game showcase first, followed by the Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I believe they're calling it Direct. So directly after the Xbox showcase, we're going to go right into Black Ops 6, which is going to be coming out this fall, and Microsoft has confirmed it will be day and date in Game Pass. So just give me, we got a minute and 58 seconds. So just give me a minute, and I'll come back and, we'll wrap it up a little bit, and then we'll just get right into the showcase. So we don't have much longer to wait, so I'll be back. Okay, we should be ready to go now. I see the countdown is just about there, and the show is about to start. So sit back, relax, let's enjoy this Microsoft show, and let's hope that it delivers.
Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Something's going on. Something big.
So it's a little bit surprising that they're going directly into Black Ops. I was not expecting this. I thought maybe at the end of the show leading into the event, but they're going directly into it.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be better if you do.
Hey! It's something you should see.
What the hell are we getting into? Don't trust anyone.
To a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
Well, there we go. They're starting off aggressive.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th. I'm incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios, who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere. So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
All right, let's go. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go. God of War confirmed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you start a show, man. All right, so we got Call of Duty, we got Doom, day and date in Game Pass. And you can't tell me that's not gonna make that subscription service go up when those games go in there. So this is good, and it's also gonna be another platform. So Doom's gonna make the money.
Who were you
as
before?
well.
Who did you love? What did you believe?
Here we go. Here we go.
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Now that looked excellent, and we did get a little bit of in-game footage there. I definitely saw it. So good start to the show, man.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
People are happy for that. I don't really play the Dragon Age series. Like I said, gaming is for everyone, so you gotta represent all gamers.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin. There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right.
This is the Serpent's will.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Varun. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
That's how you do DLC.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
This drops down. This might be the shadow drop people were talking about.
I wish you the best of luck.
Dope. New update coming tonight, and Shattered Space coming later this year to Series XS and PC. That's how you do DLC. I didn't see any PS5 there, so maybe that kills that rumor.
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by, and oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63.
Hi-oh,
The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
Cross the wide
Oh, wow, this is coming on Wednesday. My birthday, guys.
World premiere.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke, and everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders. Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death. Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
That looked excellent, man. I don't know what engine looked unreal. That's why it looks so good. Oh, man. Day one, Game Pass. Let's go. Let's go. This show already surpassed Jeff Healy's Summer Game Fest for sure.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you have, she'll keep fighting till we find her.
I hope so. It's just hard to believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. Oh, that's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
That's what I'm talking about. Show me gameplay.
Gotta move quickly now.
This looks phenomenal.
traitor? Oh, hell no. All right, time to find that church. There it is. Now to get over there.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
A boat and a church.
Yeah, day one. Day one, they got a hit here. That looked really good. That looked phenomenal. Incredible lighting, just the detail. Yeah, I liked it. I actually missed the release date. And I'm so hyped. Can you guys tell me in the chat what the release date was on that?
Slumbers and dreams. And for countless generations, mortal heroes have risen to defend her. They faced monsters, tyrants, and beasts of primordial horror. Though they fought amongst themselves, their enmity following them to the most distant shores. And even across time and space, their courage never faltered. Even upon the very threshold of death. While new hope blooms on the horizon, the final battle draws near. Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again. And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me shall be mine.
Wow, it's just coming out in the summer. Xbox is not playing around. Oh, it's coming to PC, but regardless, they're not playing around, man.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox Unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this, anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army. Freeze. Speak. Commencing virtuous mission now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's the release date, though? No release date. Summer. Now, I'm not a big Sea of Thieves fan, if you guys know, but I know a lot of people are into it, so it's pretty cool.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. As long as Oo is free, your world is in mortal peril.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
What is going on here? What is going on? What is going on here? We're getting the single player experiences that we wanted. It's coming out in July, Game Pass day and date. Ah, the haters, they gonna hate today.
We return to you now as the gods of mankind.
Rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory. So rise and wield my wrath.
Command beastly chaos.
Rain down destruction.
And unleash our fury.
Worship me. Claim my power.
And legend
will be yours.
Into those type of games, but it looked pretty cool. And once again, it's going to Game Pass day and date, adding more value to that service, and you know, addressing all the different genres that we have in different types of games. So, man, this show's not really for me, man.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
I always knew I had an instinct. I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission. I was wrong.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
How far to his last known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
Oh crap, perfect dark.
اختبر البوابة بحذر.
What readings are you getting?
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
And the life we think we know turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth. Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington! Damn it!
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
To lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Let's go. It looked pretty good, but I need to see more on it. But it was a first good showing. When's this coming out? When's this coming out? It is coming day and date to Game Pass.
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near-future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and we can't wait to share more from the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses. The creativity and talent of game creators are what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon-slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Cheers, Chicham. Mini de Cheese. Mini de Azukudo. Mart Solan. Akra. Cheers, Chicham. Mini de Cheese. Mini.
Boy, young one. Are you all right?
Akra. Cheers, Chicham. Mini de Cheese. Mini de
Nerel?
Kudo. Mart.
Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me!
Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No. Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let go? No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
could use some help.
Okay, what are we looking at here, man? Pretty intense. Okay. Xbox PC, let's go.
Oh, right, you. So, you want to know all about heroes, do you?
Fable, finally,
you have
let's
come
go.
to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers. I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favorite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad. For some reason.
Sorry to talk on this, guys,
But
this
it's
is
more
Sim
than
Engine. This is in
It's about
and I
the
say this
choices you
is
make.
Unreal Engine 5.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Oh, it looks really good, man. And I will say
I'm going to fix
that
it.
they've made her less
This
ugly.
place.
So, gamers
And
will
no
win.
one is going to stand in my way.
Not gonna lie, Microsoft is killing it with this show. Killing it with this show. 2025, we get Fable. It looks fantastic running on Unreal Engine 5. The main character, they cleaned her up. She doesn't look as fugly as she looked before. I'm excited.
Use this. Make your own rules.
It's my turn.
I want to say, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I don't make any money off of these streams, so if you guys want to do a super chat, I don't care if it's $1, it helps out because these type of streams I can't make money on it because of the copyright claims on the music. I never asked you guys for anything, so if you guys just want to drop $1 or just hit the like or subscribe button,
There is nothing
I
left
would
for me in the
highly
city.
appreciate it. Thank you.
So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes. And no matter how hard it gets. I will fight.
Now, I apologize here, but
And
I
find
gotta say it,
meaning
this is the first L that I've seen in
and
the show.
beauty
And,
out
it's
here.
a testament to the show because
Some
we're
will
like
say
15 minutes in,
that in the
and this is
dead
first
of
game
winter,
where I'm like, really,
a small
this is
city mouse doesn't stand a chance.
where traditionally there was a lot
Maybe
of games
so.
that Microsoft should do.
But I must keep
This show has
believing
been fantastic so far. I
that
don't want to
every
discredit
winter
anyone that doesn't
leads
that
to
this
spring.
this gaming is for
Finally!
everybody. It's not for me. I'm just saying that this is like the first game that's kind of in a show that's been like blockbuster after blockbuster, and this is coming early 2025. So like, Game Pass is gonna get a boost. There's a lot of games coming to the service, and that's exactly what a subscription service for games
World
needs.
premiere.
Okay, I'm done for now.
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable, and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes! What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
Yeah, definitely not making any money off of this video.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in 10 years?
I'll just remember to tell myself it felt important at the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in Mixtape.
There have been incredible
noise complaints.
And the other game, when she was in the swamp, it kind of had this look to it as well. I don't know much about the game, but Mixtape looks fantastic from the graphics. I have to watch that back and really dig through it. Good showing, man. Great show so far, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the show in the comments, or I should say in the chat. Hit ones if you think the show is good. Hit twos if you think the show's bad. And just comment, okay? Flight Sim is like the first true next-gen game. The graphics are just insane. And now they're opening up a whole array of different vehicles. Just look at this. It's beautiful on all Series S, on Series X, of course on PC. It's just fantastic. I'm blown away by this show. So now we've seen this game before. It's just like the first time. It's existence. You see it in action. It's phenomenal. Look at this. The Aurora Lights, or whatever the hell you call it, the Northern Lights. Ah, amazing. 2024, November. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel, especially on videos like this. The music that's being played. If anybody wants to donate in the super chat, it's highly appreciated. I don't care if it's $1.50. I don't really care, man. But if you guys want to help out the channel in these type of streams, because I bring you guys always high quality streams. I don't need to do that much on the streams.
World premiere.
Support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want super chats or
I swore I'd never use my power again. But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive, but danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Life is Strange. October, once again, another game coming to Game Pass. That was kind of bad, but like I said, gaming is for everybody, so it doesn't have to be for me. I know there's a lot of gamers that do like that series.
Are you sure you want to investigate these Hindi?
Game footage,
We
boys.
can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look. Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Hey, tú! Ciao.
Hey!
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
We gotta get out of here.
Help me!
The stone! The stone!
Gina! Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie!
Hab dich.
What the hell? That's coming out. It's coming out October. Wow. Wow. I could tell that's a little bit of an earlier build though, because I could see a little rough stuff around the edges. So I'm sure they're gonna clean up before it comes out. October, Indiana Jones comes out. Another title in Game Pass. Whatever. Mech break. Beta. Nah, beta's coming in August.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle, but over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Game Pass is killing it. Game Pass is killing it. Someone commented that my voice was a little bit low because I was whispering. I didn't want to talk too loud over it.
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild. And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
2024 this fall. What is going on? We went from a drought to like a downpour. This is insane. This is insane. So many games coming out.
World premiere.
Told you guys, don't sleep on Game Pass, man. And these games, there's no announcement for other platforms. These are gonna be on Game Pass. Even if down the line maybe they come, some of them, who knows? But I don't see any mention of that today. What a show. Okay, let's watch this next trailer.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant. It's not emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be over. Firing target.
Looks interesting. This is okay. Let me see some more. But Game Pass. Game Pass.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war. Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
We are getting our first-person single-player experiences.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
That's Assassin's Creed.
You can see when two people fit.
This is Assassin's Creed.
When they will be better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Yo. Assassin's Creed looks fire! What's going on?
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси. Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край, черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс?
Gunplay looks tight.
Зона така, якою бачиш її ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Let's go, September. Yo, we went from a drought, just one game, to like it's starting to rain, it's starting to pour. Now it's like a freaking monsoon.
We've been
What's
honored
going
to partner
on?
with GSC Game World,
Yo.
the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios in Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want on Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct, we've saved one more thing.
Oh, please be Gears, please be Gears, please.
World premiere.
Let's go! Let's go! When? Okay, so that was a fantastic show. That was a fantastic show. So many highlights. I gotta rewatch it. I'll probably do another follow-up video, but that was a fantastic show. I'm on cloud 9 right now. I gotta say, honestly, that's probably the best show that Microsoft has ever done. I give it a 9 out of 10. There's a few little titles in there. I was like, the console release at the end of I just don't think it's gonna do it. Like, it's an all digital Series X. Like, you should have did an all digital Series X with the disc drive Series X at the beginning of the generation. Now we got the Series S, and it kind of hampers some games. And now the Series S is like the dominant console. Most people own the Series S, so they gotta support it. They gotta keep supporting it. And
hello, welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years.
So the all-digital
Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something
I gotta
truly
be
great.
honest with you guys.
This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
It's what it is, and I told you guys in previous videos that there's not going to be a more powerful Xbox Series, so it's a Dietron Series X. That's all digital, and that's what we're getting now. So it is what it is, guys.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors, and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Sabati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Please. Okay.
Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back. We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Take cover!
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing, to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies, let's go.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based Zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Let's go. This was just a good show from start to end. You know, there was only a few games that I didn't like. And I was like, man, that's just my opinion on the games. Other people might have people like it in those games. We got Stalker. Stalker looks incredible. We got Elite Gears coming out. Day 1 emergence, whatever. many that I can't even remember them all. I have to go back and watch it all over again. But we saw so many. And I was almost game past day and date. And we're having a lot of games that are dropping over the summer, this fall, tomorrow. It's crazy. Xbox games are really good now. And I've always said this, once Game Pass, kicks into effect and these studios are bringing out games, this would be the case. And we're starting to see that now. I thought it was a fantastic show. Put my keyboard here. And I know you're going to have haters that are going to say otherwise, say that it wasn't a good show. I'm just going to rewind it here just to part of this. And we're going to kill there we go. Yeah, I know we're going to get some naysayers and some haters that say, oh, the show wasn't good and it was mid and, oh, these games are going to come to the PlayStation. And to all those people, I say, I didn't see any PlayStation logo on any of these games. And I'm not going to sit here and say none of these games down the line might not come out on the PlayStation platform. I don't know. But I know today these games are not coming out. They're not going to be coming out at the same time on the PlayStation as on the Xbox. And the extra value is that you can buy these games or you can subscribe to the Game Pass service and enjoy all of these games day and date. So if you own an Xbox console, if you own a PC, you can enjoy these games in your Game Pass service. And nobody can tell me after today's event that Game Pass is not a valuable service. And nobody can tell me after today's event that the Game Pass service is not going to go up in stock. Microsoft had a vision, and I'm starting to see that vision now because there were so many games that were announced for Game Pass. We are getting Call of Duty day and date in Game Pass. And from what we just saw on their showing of it, it looked fantastic. They made so many more improvements to the game modes, to the way you're shooting, to the character movement. You can move like a real human being now. And we're playing video games. We probably don't really think about that much in a shooter, but actually it makes sense. Obviously, you want to be able to move like a real operator. And I was just really blown away. I'm kind of flabbergasted by everything that I saw today. And I'm definitely going to have to do a follow-up video because I have to gather all my thoughts. This show was fantastic. It exceeded my expectations. Now, I gotta be honest. You know me, I'm always gonna be honest. I would say the only game that I was kind of on that maybe I shouldn't have been on or that maybe other people were looking forward to was Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark, it was okay. I didn't say it looked bad and I wouldn't play it, but I'm gonna be honest, I was maybe expecting a little bit more, and maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I was expecting too much out of that title, but I was expecting more from it. Now, of course, we need to see a lot more because we didn't get to see too much of it, but that game is coming out shortly. We don't have too long to wait for that game. Indiana Jones is coming this October. That is crazy. Now, Indiana Jones, it looked a little rough around the edges, but I think that's just polish what's going to happen over the summer. They're going to polish up some of that aliasing that I saw and like some of the rough textures. I know that stuff's going to get patched up before launch. So I'm not going to look too deep into that, but I have to mention that I did see that it did look a little bit rough around the edges. But one thing that they did good with the Indiana Jones game is that they captured the aura, the feeling, it felt like I was watching an indie movie, but it was a game. They captured the humor, the soundtrack, the characters. I saw one guy, I forget his name, in the comment section. He was a little upset by the German guy. He goes, "Hey, we don't talk like that. We're not racist." But overall, in the Indiana Jones universe, it made sense, and it's akin back to the old Indiana Jones movies, and I was digging it, and I think that's going to be a very successful game. It's going to be on Game Pass day and date, and Indiana Jones is a big franchise. There's a lot of people that follow Indiana Jones, and I think this game is going to be a smash hit. It's going to be available on Steam. It's going to be available on Xbox Game Pass day and date, so that's PC and Xbox consoles. It was just fantastic. We saw Bethesda dropped some DLC, Shattered Skies for Starfield. No mention of Starfield coming to PlayStation 5. Now, I did hear a rumor behind the scenes that it is it could be coming. They're thinking about bringing it to the PlayStation 5, and then I wouldn't be surprised if they brought it. But I think with the climate now and the way fans have been reacting, I think Microsoft has to take a chance on themselves and not release all of these games on other platforms. Certain games, it makes sense because I understand they bought some third-party developers. It makes sense. Call of Duty, I've always said that. It makes sense to have it on every single platform. Does it make sense just to keep it on the Xbox? Because they would lose money. So you see this new Call of Duty. You see how much money they invested into the cameras, into everything, the production of that game. Now, can you imagine if that game was just on Xbox with its user base? They would be losing money. And they're not in the business of losing money. So it doesn't make sense to remove it from the PlayStation platform. Plus, gamers have been enjoying Call of Duty on the PlayStation platform for years. And people saying, oh, if Sony did it, if it was Sony would have did it. They wouldn't do it either. Because financially, this doesn't make sense for a game such as Call of Duty. It just doesn't. Doom is another game that is going to be, I heard, on the PlayStation. We didn't see any designation for the PlayStation on it. But, I have heard behind the scenes that it is coming to the PlayStation. It would make sense. It's a multi-plat game. But, once again, I don't understand. This game is going to be in my Game Pass service day and date. So, that is the perk for me. Now, exclusives like Gears and Halo, I don't want to see that on another platform. And speaking of Gears, we got a new Gears Emergence Day, or E-Day, or whatever the hell they're calling it. Looked fantastic. Running on Unreal Engine 5. Yes, thank you very much. So, Game Pass is a substantial... the value is just crazy in Game Pass. It just really is. And like I've always said, once Microsoft starts producing the games, the value will speak for itself. And we're starting to see that now. I'm going to be able to enjoy Doom day and date in my Game Pass service. Gears of War. Fable. Avowed. Stalker 2. Call of Duty. The list goes on and on. It's an incredible service. I'm just excited. Diablo's coming. That Diablo expansion. The game where the girl's on top of that big frog in some southern state. I forget the name of it, but anyways, it looked fantastic. State of Decay. Like, I'm watching this now and I'm remembering, oh yeah, they showed State of Decay as well. Like, so many games coming to our service. So many games coming this fall. So many games coming 2025. I'm so excited. This is a great time to be an Xbox fan, an Xbox gamer. And to all the haters, man, today you guys just gotta go outside and just turn off the internet and get off Twitter, get off YouTube, and just take the L. Because Xbox delivered on this show. And this was by far the best showcase that they've ever done. And if I had to rate it, like I've told you, I'm going to do a follow-up video. But right now, I just got to be honest, the way that I'm feeling, I rated a 9 out of 10. It was almost perfect. I told you the few games I didn't enjoy. And the Series console at the end with the Series X, all digital. And we know that it's going to be a die shrink. I'm not really excited about that because I know what's coming later this year from Sony. And that console is not going to compete with it. So that was an L for me. So I can't give it a perfect score. But on the games that they showed me, and so many games that are coming out this summer, games that are coming out this week, games that are coming out this fall, games that are coming out in early 2025, there was so many games. So people can no longer say the Xbox doesn't have games. They have games. So now it's up to you, the gamers, to go out there and play these games and enjoy these games. And if Microsoft is producing good games and these games are all high quality and gamers like it, then this is a win for the Xbox brand. And I can see Game Pass just going through the roof through gamers' engagement. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm tired, man. I got to eat. I'm hungry. I think there's some other shows that are going to be on today. I think maybe Ubisoft might do a show today, or EA, or maybe they're doing it tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to stream those shows because, they show like 1, 2, 3 games, and they do show some good stuff, but it's not like the big shows like, when Sony was doing it, or the Microsoft show, or Healy's show. It's just not the same caliber for me. Although I enjoy their games, I will watch it. I don't want to stream it. I want to just relax for the rest of the day. So I'll do a follow-up video on this. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. These type of videos, I don't make any type of money on it because of the content that's in it. It always gets hit for, the music. So if you guys want to, donate to the channel, it does help. It's a small channel here, so I never really ask you guys for anything, and I put out good content all the time. I try my best to do it. All my streams are always high quality. They're always 4K 60. So if you enjoy my content, just support the channel. And at the very least, just hit the like or subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll have some stuff coming out this week where we'll discuss some of these games in details. All right, take care. Oh, before I go, I almost forgot. A number one complaint that I had with Xbox was with the graphic fidelity of a lot of their games. And today, the games that I saw had high graphic fidelity. They didn't look like little kiddie games. There was maybe 1, 2, like I said, but for the most part, these were well advanced looking games. Everything looked fantastic from what we've seen. I've seen some stuff that I've never seen before. The art style was just, the lighting was just fantastic. We're finally starting to go into the current generation where we're getting games that are displaying the capabilities of these consoles and the new capabilities that developers have to create video games. We're starting to see it. Like right here, look at the cell shading in this game. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. I believe, yeah, this is in-engine, so this is what it's going to look like in-game. Like, I'm not even into these type of games, but it looks fantastic. So nobody can say that Xbox is not delivering games and they're not delivering on the graphic levels, because what I saw today was quality. Pretty much everything I saw today was high quality. And once again, that's why I'm giving today's show a 9 out of 10. So I think that's pretty much it. Anything else that I forgot to say about today's show, I'll put it in the comment section or we can talk about it down there. I'll do a follow-up video, but I thought overall the show was fantastic. And if you're an Xbox fan, you should be excited for all of these games that are coming to the Xbox platform. So like I was saying before, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.